Well, you've seen some of the stories, some of them right here, about folks who auction off some strange things on eBay. But this story may have you doing a double take.
A 21-year-old mom-to-be has auctioned off her pregnant belly as advertising space to the highest bidder, and now that mom has that ad tattooed on her belly. So we figured it's a good time to ask, what was she thinking? Elise Harp joins us now from Daytona Beach, Florida. Elise, good morning to you. Good to see you.
Good morning.
And congratulations.
How are you
You're
guys?
8 months pregnant. We're well,
you.
thanks. Tell me, you thought this was a good idea because?
Well, I'm a single mother, and honestly, I needed the extra money to buy my daughter's baby necessities like car seat, bottle, stroller, all that stuff. So when I saw the guy who advertised his forehead on eBay, I saw it on the news, and I figured that if he could do it, I could do it. I'm not going to be hurting anyone, not going to be hurting my baby. So I figured I'd just give it a try, and I'd be happy with, I was thinking I'd be happy with about like $100, and by far this whole auction has exceeded everything I thought I imagined.
Elise, how much are you getting?
The winning auction was for $8,900.
Wow.
So where do you, how do I say this, where do you display your belly?
We're going to be walking, right now we're down in Daytona, Florida, and we're going to be walking around at Daytona 500, and from there I'm going to be walking around just, with my belly exposed, and it's going to have the goldenpalace.com written on there, and that's the winning company, obviously, so
well, Elise,
that's about it, just be walking around.
What did your friends and family think when you told them you were going to do this?
At first they were all like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? I can't believe you. But then after they started seeing like the news broadcasts and just seeing like all the positive reaction I've been getting, they started, supporting me and just like, you're not hurting anyone. So, just as long as you have fun and, you're making extra money for doing nothing. So we support you. And that's pretty much it.
And we should point out that this is not a traditional tattoo. This is a removable henna, so there's no harm to the baby, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's a temporary tattoo, or a temporary henna tattoo, and it'll be off in about, 2 weeks.
And there's the money shot. We were about to ask you. Wow, okay.
Some people say you can tell whether it's a boy or girl by the way you're carrying. I don't know if the sign is part of that. I'm not doing well with this question here. Is it a boy or girl?
I'm having a little girl.
Oh,
I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's so fun.
Have you ever thought about how you're going to tell her this story someday?
I think one day when she's about 13 years old, I'll probably just sit her down and be like, look, you need to see something on TV, and just show her all the news broadcasts. And, no matter what I do and how cool I try to make myself look now, she's going to think I'm a dork and that I'm really lame. So it'll be okay.
Well, Elise, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Tori Amos is coming up. We'll be back in just a moment.
But something we keep hearing more and more about, people selling their body parts for advertising space on eBay to the highest bidder. There's the man who sold his forehead for ad space, and then there was the pregnant woman in South Carolina who sold her belly. Well, now we have another one, and as 11 Alive's Tiffany Cochran shows us, this metro area pregnant woman garnered the highest bid so far on eBay.
Everyone looks at a pregnant stomach anyway, so why not give them a real reason to look?
Every mother wants the best for her unborn baby, and 21-year-old Elise Harp is no different.
At first I was like, well, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, and then I just well, I'll just give it a try. So I had my brother take some pictures of me, just of my stomach, and I just posted them on the auction, and from there it just took off. And
Harp actually sold her belly on eBay to the highest bidder. GoldenPalace.com paid her $8,900 to allow them to advertise on her pregnant stomach. And today it was time to get her mini billboard in place. Don't worry, this isn't a real tattoo. It's a henna temporary tattoo. No needles are used, just this instrument, a lot like a cake frosting decorator. It's not dangerous to the baby and will only last 2 to 3 weeks. Harp tells us she actually feels pretty good about the deal.
And I don't really feel there's anything wrong with it. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not hurting my baby. And, all I'm really doing is wearing an advertisement around. It's no different from anyone wearing Old Navy or Gap or Tommy Hilfiger or any other logo on their shirt.
And here's the finished product. Harp is now ready for her first opportunity to show off her belly at this weekend's Daytona 500, and she's ready to greet her baby girl, slated to arrive March 30th.
Hopefully she'll see the humor in it and see how fun it is, and just think of her mom as a young entrepreneur.
In Midtown, Tiffany Cochran, 11 Alive News.
Elise Harp is currently unemployed, and she says that she can really use the money to help get ready for the arrival of her baby girl. She also says that she plans to use this exposure as a springboard to get into acting and modeling.